Introducing the starter.
Opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
And now the Los Angeles starters. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Daniels in a two-guard. Beal against James. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Wembanyama. On the wing, Suggs. 6 on the shot clock.
Speed is clearly an important part of Daniels' defense, helping him stick to his man and not give up an open shot.
James outside. Pass to Jordan. James passes to Holmgren. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Daniels misses.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Klingon. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He's sure drawing those whistles. A couple of quick ones here.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Mitchell Robinson.
Clippers on D. Wembanyama, screen on James. Here's Beal. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
Look at Beal asserting himself in the mid-range, reminding the defense that he could take that.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of it.
Clock is at 3. And there's James from the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver, and I asked about LeBron James and how his team plans to stop him. He said, I told our guys that we can't give him any lanes to the rim, because when that happens, everything else in his game opens up. We need to clog every avenue to the basket. Guys, let's see if they're able to execute the strategy.
Thanks for that, Allie. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Outside Wembanyama. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. James outside. Back to Daniels. Pass to Eason. Beal against James. Shoots over Beal. James can't get it to go.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Anunoby passes to Wembanyama from downtown. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Wembanyama.
Yeah, nice feed by the big man, Wembanyama. His selfless attitude is what makes him a great teammate.
James against Anunoby. Unloads. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Nuggets trail by 3. Beal outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
What I admire about Beal is his work ethic, his desire to keep improving year after year.
It's his first trip to the line. So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Jordan with the bucket.
Well, this is where Jordan really does most of his eating, finishing after setting a solid screen.
Outside Anunoby. Now here's Wembanyama. Still without a bucket. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And another miss by Denver. Los Angeles leading by 3. Eason up top. To the paint. Nembhard outside. Jordan the screen. Now here's Nembhard. He's covered by Suggs. Robinson passes to Daniels. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for Denver. From deep, Wembanyama. Rebounded by Daniels. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. On the wing, Nembhard. He's covered by Suggs. Nembhard, the pass to Jordan. Anunoby against Robinson. And again, it's Denver missing. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Outside Eason. Nembhard outside. There's the triple. Jordan, the pass to Robinson. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Dunn comes in for Jordan, and Okogie is subbed in for Eason. So it's Denver now, trailing by 5. Beal from outside. Okogie pulls down the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Nembhard, the pass to Daniels. Hits the trifecta. Daniels has got his second bucket of the night.
I just love the ball move.
Now Beal. Here's Misi. Pass to Porter. And here is Ingles. 5 on the clock. Ellis passes to Beal. To get back on track. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. The Clippers lead by 8. Nembhard outside. Okogie on the wing. Now here's Robinson, guarded closely. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Beal. Here's Ellis. Ingles passes to Beal. Fires for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Beal's got 7 points in the game.
We talk about guys with fewer strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Here's Daniels. He's got 6. Robinson with it. Here's Okogie. Pass to Dunn. Lets the 3 fly. First shot won't go. Nuggets trail by 5. And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
Now here's Ingles. No made baskets yet. Back to Beal. The Nuggets need to get one up. Porter from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Nembhard. Here's Okogie. Drops in the 3.
It is a welcome sign for sure. When Okogie connects from deep, it really expands his offensive game.
Timeout called. The Nuggets.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Tari Eason.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
Beal surveying the D. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. The Clippers lead by 8. Daniels passes to Okogie. Screen by Robinson to the inside. It's stolen. Right side Ingles. Pass to Ellis. Now here's Beal. Here's Misi. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Los Angeles up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Time for a quick break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
On the floor for the Clippers, they've got Holmgren. Andrew Nembhard is out there with LeBron James. Then there's DeAndre Jordan, and it's Eason, and it's small forward. And Anunoby for 3. Sinks it from distance. And Anunoby's got 6.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Jordan, the screen to the middle. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
Wembanyama, the pass to Porter. Here's Anunoby. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Klingon, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And the second free throw is good. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others. And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
One shot.
And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Here's Wembanyama, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Wembanyama's gotten his first bucket of the night. Outside Eason, on the wing, Nembhard. Pass to Holmgren, fires from deep. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Eason against Anunoby. Here's Ellis. Suggs, the pass to Wembanyama. He was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his third personal.
It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
2 shots.
First one falls.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And they finished in the top 10 in outside shooting. Once they caught fire from beyond the arc, they were a very difficult team to try to slow down.
And when you think about how well they shot the ball from the line last season, it really stands out, finishing in the top 5 and really taking advantage of any opportunity they got to cash in from the stripe. James against Anunoby. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way. Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
Good on the second one. Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Jordan, the pass to Eason. Lets a floater go. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now. And the future Suggs has is certainly promising, an effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Second free throw, no good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Ellis. Lets it go from deep. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Fades back. James, that's good. James has got 6.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Now here's Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Shot is up. And again, it's Denver missing.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Nuggets trail by 9. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
A physical guard, Suggs, loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Dunn, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Daniels comes in for Nembhard. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Victor Wembanyama, #1. And, of course, Chet Holmgren.
The way these two guys patrol the floor, it's impressive. It changes how the offense attacks, especially inside.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Daniels. He has 6. James outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
The 3 from Suggs. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in. And now just a 5-point Clipper lead.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, get your feelings hurt.
Pass to Daniels. Back to James. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. And a look now at the breakdown between 3s and 2s for the Clippers.
And they've been very balanced offensively. Looking like a well-oiled machine that is producing exactly the kinds of looks they want.
For the Nuggets, Michael Porter, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Ingles comes in for Anunoby. And it's Beal in for Ellis. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Okogie's checked in for James. And here is Ingles. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Beal.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
14 foul.
Nifty move.
Hey, he's listed at 6'4", but Okogie has an absolutely insane 7-foot wingspan. That really helps with his defense.
Done. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Nuggets trail by 5. Inside, here's Messi, and he jams it home with authority.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Holmgren with a screen on Suggs. It's tipped. Fires the 3. Oh, Holmgren, the touch from range.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Pass to Messi. Outside, Ingles. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Clippers lead by 6. Done. The pass to Okogie. And here's Holmgren from the arc. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, number 41, Mitchell Robinson.
So it's Denver now. 9-point game. Beal outside. The 3 is up. Pure from 3-point range. Beal's got 10 points in the game.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Pass to Holmgren. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. He'll go on Michael Porter. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker. Yeah, and many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Down low. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Beal.
4th in field goal percentage. And defensively, they really limited their opponent's field goal percentage. Top 5 in that category. They do a great job of communicating at that end.
And you look at their assist. Top 5 in the league, specifically because of how committed they were to moving the ball and making sure they got great looks. Daniels passes to Dunn. Here's Robinson, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Can't get the first one. And no luck that time either. Nuggets trail by 9. On the wing, Suggs. Outside, Porter. Ingles passes to Beal. 6 to shoot. The shot by Misi, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Dunn. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Porter. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Los Angeles leading by 9. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Pass to Daniels. Here's Holmgren. Launches a 3. The rebound by Ingles.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Suggs, the pass to Beal. 24 seconds left in the second quarter. Count it. His 4th bucket at 8 shots.
3-level score. Beal can make every type of shot, and he's made a lot of them tonight.
The teardrop. Shots blocked. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
I'm just trying to watch out for them carbs for you, big fella. Just watching out those carbs.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at the Clippers. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes. And then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
Thanks as always.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Hey, it's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11. Suggs is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Klingon. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
James with the ball. Holmgren with a screen on Anunoby. For 3, James. And Klingon pulls it down. Nuggets trail by 7. Anunoby finds Wembanyama. Suggs outside. Beal outside. Just 5 to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Beal's got 14 points for the game. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Here's Daniels, hounded by Beal. Back to Daniels. Pulls it from 20. And Klingon pulls it down. And for Denver, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Suggs. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
To the paint. Now Jordan. James outside. Now here's Holmgren. He's got 9. Fade away. That one's good from James on the assist by Holmgren. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The mid-range jumper has really been a vital part of LeBron's game in the second half of his career.
Suggs outside. 3-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. He has 6.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Ellis is checked in for Beal. Nembhard, he's checked in for the Clippers. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. In third, the Clippers.
It's one thing to be aggressive getting to the line. And last year, they made good on the opportunities when they presented themselves.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Jordan. Clock at 6. Here's James. And it's good. Off the back rim it ends. James has got 10. Nuggets trail by 6. Suggs, the pass to Wembanyama. Outside Anunoby. Suggs outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Holmgren. Back to James. Holmgren with a screen on Anunoby. The shot by James, no good.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Outside Wembanyama. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Rob. Here's Ellis. He's guarded by Nembhard. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Ellis passes to Anunoby. Here's Ellis. No points yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Clippers lead by 6. James up top. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Bully ball. LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
That free throw good from James.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Both free throws good from James. Nuggets trail by 8. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Klingon. Here's Ellis. Check by James. And there's Klingon on the assist from Anunoby. Klingon's got his first points of the game.
At 7'2", Donovan Klingon is a mountain of a man.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Denver making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Here's James. He's got 12. Outside Eason. Pass to Jordan. Banked it in off the glass. Jordan's got 8.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute, uses his 6'8" frame well, and he's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
Beal, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Los Angeles leading by 8. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Okogie. And here's Eason. He's guarded by Porter. Just 4 to shoot. Eason inside. Porter's there. It's good on the putback. Eason's got his second bucket on the night.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. 10 points for him.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Robinson finds Eason. Great D that time from Porter. And it's Porter with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 7. Here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to James. Robinson with it. He's covered by Suggs. Suggs against Robinson. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Eason. Beal left side. 19-footer. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Clippers lead by 7 to the inside. Here's Dunn. Shoots over Beal. Oh, rejected by Beal. And stolen by Suggs. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Pass to Beal. Now here's Anunoby. Drains the triple. Anunoby's got 6 here in the quarter.
It's obvious Bill is a bona fide scorer, but he's no ball hog. I mean, he's willing to set other people up, too.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron, just too much to handle inside.
Well, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Denver. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
both teams making some changes here. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Number 5, LeBron James.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Here's Porter. Still no points. Beal outside. Pass to Porter. Suggs with it. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Tried to shoot. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
James up top. He's covered by Suggs. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Nuggets trail by 4. Suggs, the pass to Wembanyama. Inside. Pass to Porter. Beal outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Dunn's got 5 rebounds in the game.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And James gets it to go.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Beal, the pass to Wembanyama. For 3. Beal's shot is off.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
To the middle. Nice work inside from James.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Suggs outside. Beal against James. Beal, the pass to Wembanyama. On the wing, Porter. The shot from 20 feet out. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Dunn. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. So far in this game, he's 0 for 2 at the line.
Shooting for LA. Dunn. 2 shots.
Off on the first.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often that's the case for this team.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Porter looks it over. Here's Beal. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Los Angeles finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. And don't go far. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Tari Eason is out there with Holmgren. Then there's James. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And an Obi for 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
He's feeling it. James, that's good. James has got 14 points here in the second half.
He came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
Suggs, the pass to Anunoby. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
At the line for your Nuggets, OG Anunoby. 2 shots.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. So hits one and misses one at the line.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Here's Daniels, hounded by Beal. James, outside. Here's Easton. The putback. Oh, the timing on the putback by Chet.
And this is what coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Pass to Anunoby, and he drives in, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Defensive foul, DeAndre Jordan.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles, leading by 5. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
That free throw good from James. Both free throws good from James. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Misi. Outside Anunoby. To the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Beal. Here's Misi. Back to Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
What a play at the rim. Bradley Beal showing off all kinds of explosiveness.
Bradley Beal puts it in. Beal's got his 6th rebound on the night. Over James. And it's Jordan with the rebound. The Clippers lead by 3. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now James. Rebounded by Denver. Klingen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Beal outside. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
I like when Beal looks to score inside because it forces the D to get physical with him.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in, and Beal drops them both. And here are the Clippers now. They've led by as many as 11. James against Anunoby. The shot by James, no good. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. That gives them the lead. Anunoby's got 9 points in the quarter.
Jalen Suggs serving up an assist. Boy, he is a capable point guard.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Holmgren. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Down low. Here's Klingen. And he throws it down with one hand.
First, Klingon screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And there's James from the arc. LeBron fires and hits a three.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Outside Wembanyama. Outside Anunoby. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to Eason. Back to James. Outside Eason. Holmgren finds Eason. Anunoby against James. To the inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
You know, overall now, in terms of defensive strategy, sending Jordan to the line is not as effective as it used to be. He's improved as a free throw shooter.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Jordan. And here's Suggs. Outside Anunoby. Here's Klingon. Pass to Suggs. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
And he drops a first. Suggs hits them both.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
Pass to Daniels. And here's Holmgren. 4-3. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Outside Wembanyama. Back to Suggs. Beal against James. And he converts the layup. Beal's got 20.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
James outside. Not to be deterred. LeBron.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Pass to Klingon. Eason against Anunoby. Now Wembanyama from outside the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. Daniels has got 4 rebounds now. Eason against Wembanyama. James left side. Double team on James. Pass to Eason. Here's Holmgren. Now Jordan. He's covered by Suggs. Eason can't get it to go.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. No good with the triple. Los Angeles leading by 5. Lets it go from 14. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Weight room muscle on display there. James, even when he gets hit, he can still score.
And so Beal will bring it up for Denver. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The Clippers have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. The shot by James, no good. Denver has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Beal. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Got to be cautious guarding Beal because he's skilled at drawing contact while shooting.
At the line for two, Bradley Beal.
And he knocks down the first one. And Beal drops them both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Los Angeles leading by 6. James with the ball. Pass to Daniels. Jordan the screen. Oh, stolen by Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Beal. Outside Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Klingon. Here's Beal. And that one is right through the heart. Beal's got 12 points in just the second half.
Talk about trusting Beal in the big moments. No matter the stakes, he can find a shot.
James can't get it to go. Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Anunoby. It's deflected. Suggs against James. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Missed inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
At the line for Denver.
He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Hits both from the stripe.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
James against Anunoby. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, he is going to the line, but that's not a bad play by the defense. I mean, you just can't let LeBron run free. I think you're always better off making him earn it at the line.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
James against Beal. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes. They'll need to make some major adjustments to compensate for him fouling out with the game on the line.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Anunoby. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. The Nuggets want a timeout. go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Teams in the penalty. At the line for the Clippers. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Beal from outside. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And that's an intentional foul.
Shooting for LeBron James. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Now a timeout called by Denver. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Give yourself a round of applause.
.27 seconds left to play in the fourth. Wembanyama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Clippers, Daniels. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Porter. Jacks up with 3. Count it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3!
Porter Jr., what a clutch shot. Stepping up when they needed him to.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Wembanyama pass to Suggs. Misses the deep 3-point attempt.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Coming up next, the Nuggets. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Reed. Green is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Klingon. And here is Suggs. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, the agility of Jalen Suggs when he touches the painted area, navigates his way to a nice finish.
And here is Isaac. The tray. And it's Denver with the rebound. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a three-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
And, Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And it's Klingon with the jam.
You can't teach size, right? Klingon is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
Now, here's Green. Pass to Reed. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Reed's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Anunoby outside. Now Klingon. Suggs with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to Drummond. Indiana moving the ball around. Reed kicks to Drummond. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Anunoby, good.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
We'll now go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Coach Adelman. David.
I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Suggs. After Jonathan Isaac's bucket. Outside, Beal. Three-pointer. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Indiana trailing here. Isaac passes to Green. Now here's Simmons. Over Suggs. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Beal taking his time here. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Big-time tough play by Beal right there, unfazed by the foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
That's his first.
Free throw good, Beal. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 5. Pass to Isaac. Out left to the wing. Here's Reed. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
3 points.
Reed's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pacers. And Beal kicks to Suggs. Here's Klingon. Beal the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Beal in position. It's stolen by Green. Simmons with it. Klingon defending. Pass to Reed. Suggs against Green. Here's Drummond. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, this has been the book on defending Andre Drummond on the interior. Make him earn it at the charity stripe.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good.
Guys, what I appreciate about Andre Drummond is that he understands his role night by night. Be physical, defend the basket, rebound with great intensity. He gives it to you every single night.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Simmons. And the wide open shot from Reed. Indiana again missing. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Wembanyama. Reed with the rebound. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. So they take the lead.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Now here's Beal. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is up and in. Beal's got 6.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Isaac against Anunoby, and that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. McGee, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Sarr comes in for Reed. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Isaac. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Simmons. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Sarr. On the clock. From deep, Green. Rebound by Nurkic.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Ellis, the pass to Dosunmu. Back to Ellis. Knocked loose and stolen by Sarr. And here they come. Over Ellis. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. They're outside, drills the three-pointer.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
Green finds DiVincenzo. Fires away from way outside. Messi grabs the rebound. Denver leading by 3. To the paint, got a piece of it. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Luka Doncic.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
Doncic is checked in for Indiana. Good on the second free throw. Pacers trail by 4. And it's McGee atop the key. Pass to Sarr. Now McGee. He has yet to score. Clock at 4. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And so far the story on Luka Doncic. Great showing for him last season. And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. Pass to Nurkic. Now Porter. Denver passing it around. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Porter's got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Doncic kicks to Caruso. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Sarr. Here's Caruso. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Outside, Porter. Nurkic with it. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
And Denver has possession. They lead by 7. Porter, no luck. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Pacers. The 3 for Doncic. Messi grabs the rebound. And it's the Nuggets ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure if he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Drains the three-pointer.
Okay, see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide-open looks.
Pass to Porter. Here's Messi. Back to Porter. Yep, that one goes in there. Porter's got 8 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pacers trail by 6. McGee sets the pick for Doncic. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now, here's Nurkic. Still yet to score. Dosunmu, the pass to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
This is about first setting a tremendously good screen by Nurk, then getting off the screen and converting and pick and roll. So good.
DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Doncic. 1 second left. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for Denver. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court right now for the Pacers. They've got Drummond. Isaac out there with Reed. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Now DiVincenzo. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Reed with a screen on Beal. Offensive rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
They get it again. Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
To the wing right side. Here's Reed. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Isaac's got his second bucket of the night. Suggs kicks to Beal. Wembanyama outside. And it's Denver scoring again.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Now, here's Green. Here's Isaac. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Isaac's got 8 points.
Right now playing with a terrific rhythm. Jonathan Isaac, assertive guy who can burn you with the catch and shoot.
They set the pick. Here's Suggs. And that's good for 2. Suggs has got his second bucket of the game to go.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Klingon, he's checked in for Denver. The Pacers also with a sub. Simmons is checked in. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Yeah, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting even when you don't have your best game available. That's a nice job by Simmons. Just creates an easy opportunity for his teammate in pick and roll action.
Anunoby outside. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Wembanyama has got 6 here in this quarter. Outside, Green. Pass to Drummond. Now, here's Reed. Off target from outside.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Now, Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Oh, free ball, Wembanyama!
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Drummond. And here's Reed. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Wembanyama passes to Anunoby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
That's on Jonathan Isaac.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
The first one falls. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league? Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Here's Wembanyama. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Isaac outside. Pass to Simmons. Isaac a screen on Beal. Shot clock at 5. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Well, if you're Ben Simmons and you're playing in pick and roll action with the ball in your hands, you got to be willing to score it or deliver it.
Outside Beal. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Wembanyama from distance.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Porter's checked in for Anunoby. Then for the Pacers, Sar's checked in for Andre Drummond. Alex Caruso comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Green. Simmons against Suggs. Simmons passes to Doncic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Bradley Beal picks one up. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Denver making a switch here. Ellis is checked in, and a change for the Pacers. McGee's checked in. And he's good on the second.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
Outside Porter. Back to Ellis. Pass to Porter. Fires for three. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Porter's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Ellis against Simmons. Here is McGee. 6 on the shot clock. Hits it from three-point range. Caruso's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now Wembanyama. 12 points for him. And it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
At the elbow, it's Simmons. That's tipped. Ellis surveying the D. Outside, Beal. Pass to Wembanyama. And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Denver. Dosumu comes in for Victor Wembanyama. Ellis outside. Beal against Doncic. Clock at 6. McGee with the block. Ellis against Simmons. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Now here's Dosumu. Still scoreless. Here's Nurkic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You see the defender just a bit too aggressive. Nurkic takes advantage and he'll get to the free throw line.
The Nuggets have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Free throw good. Nurkic.
One of the things I think teams love when you have Yusuf Nurkic is the kind of physicality he brings nightly in the middle of the paint. This is a guy who's capable of 20 and 20 on a good night.
Now here's Simmons. Doncic outside. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Number 1, the Pacers. 4th, the Nuggets.
The percentage each of these teams shot was just outstanding. I mean, that's a result of unselfishness and great offensive rhythm.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Simmons. All free throws good from Doncic.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. He had a strong showing last season. He put up about 15 points a game last season, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number and he has delivered for them.
And here is Dosunmu. Scoreless thus far. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Pass to Doncic. And here's McGee. Here's Sarr.
2 minutes remaining in the
5 on the clock.
2 minutes.
McGee sets the pick for DiVincenzo. He had a nice open look right there. DiVincenzo's got 6 points.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Dosunmu, the pass to Porter. On the wing, Dosunmu. Nurkic, a screen on DiVincenzo. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. DiVincenzo with it. 6 points for him. To the middle. Here's Sarr. Rebound by Nurkic. The Nuggets leading by 5. Ellis outside. Pass to Nurkic. It's hauled in by Doncic. The Pacers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Takes the 3. And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Denver's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Dosunmu, the pass to Anunoby. Denver passing it around. Pass to Porter. Ellis outside. On the wing, Anunoby. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
The 10-footer. Doncic, no good.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
For 3, Ellis. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Denver heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And taking a look at the Pacers, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen and trying to take all my barbecue chicken.
That's because you're in my building, and I'm eating all the barbecue chicken, big fella.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Nuggets.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
and happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Klingon. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Suggs. And it's Beal in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the 4 for Denver. And it's Suggs missing. And so Green will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Simmons. From beyond the arc. Now that one from Isaac. Isaac's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Indiana.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Beal. And there's the try. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers. Last season, he played outstanding. And he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
And both free throws good for Beal. Pacers trail by 6. Up top, Simmons. He's covered by Beal. Isaac with a screen for Simmons. Inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one goes on Anunoby.
This is a very confident young guy. Jonathan Isaac feels like he belongs in the NBA. Welcomes the contact in that instance.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Good from Isaac.
Well, the potential of Jonathan Isaac is truly exciting. This guy is still a bit raw, but he has every tool to be successful, both offensively and defensively.
Wembanyama against Reed. Puts it up from 12. And Wembanyama too much inside.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I could see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Just 3 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Donovan Klingon.
Well, that's just an excellent possession from this team. When you set up Andre Drummond down low, you're going to either take contact, get to the foul line, score it. So productive inside.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Wembanyama against Reed. It's rebounded by Indiana. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Isaac passes to Green. Good D by Anunoby.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the inside. And there's Klingon. That's good on the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And now, it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Pacers 4th.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Here's Simmons after the Nuggets pick up 2. Down low. Here's Isaac. Anunoby sends it back.
Such an active, skilled defender. OG Anunoby twice on the pipes.
Off with the layup. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 7-point differential. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Free throw, good. Drummond.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Denver leading by 6. Anunoby left side. Isaac with the steal. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Reed. He's got 6. Jacks up a 3. Beal pulls it in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter's checked in.
Number 5, Michael Porter Jr.
Pacers trail by 6. Now Green. Isaac a screen on Suggs. With the floater. And Green with the lay-in. Green's got his second basket of the night.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Pass to Klingon. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nuggets.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And so he hits both. Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Klingon is one of them.
Yes, he is 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint, and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
Now here's Simmons. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Beal. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Porter. There's a screen. Shoots over Isaac. Porter, no luck. Pacers trail by 6. To the inside, here's Green. Beal pulls it in. Beal's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The shot comes out. Good D by Drummond. For Indiana, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Drummond with a screen on Wembanyama. Count it, and the foul. He goes on Donovan Clingan.
That is what we call grown man strength. Andre Drummond excels at brushing off the contact and converting anyway.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Luka Doncic comes in for Green. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Ben Simmons. Now here's Ellis. Nothing on the board. To the paint. They double team Wembanyama. On the wing, Dosunmu. Guarded by Doncic.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
DiVincenzo against Ellis. DiVincenzo kicks to Doncic. Pass to Caruso. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Caruso's got 6.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Wembanyama passes to Porter. Denver passing it around. Wembanyama against Reed. Oh, look at the focus from Wembanyama. Drills it through contact.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Doncic passes to DiVincenzo. Reed with it. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Knocked away. Doncic with the steal. Pass to DiVincenzo. Reed with it. Over Wembanyama. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Dosunmu. 4 on the shot clock. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. And so Doncic will bring it up for Indiana, trailing by 5. Now Caruso. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Denver calls timeout. Suggs, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
Now Green, after Jalen Suggs missed from long range. For the tie, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the strike.
For Indiana, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And it's tied up with that one.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick of the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Here's Misi. Pass to Porter. He's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Nuggets have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
At the line for Denver.
Free throw good. Porter.
And you can tell Porter Jr. wants to keep getting better, and that's one reason why this team is still so high on him.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Denver. And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Isaac kicks to Simmons. There's 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. For the lead, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Great positioning on the putback. McGee's got his second bucket tonight. Now, here's Suggs. He's got 6. Yes, that goes in. Suggs has got 8 points.
Displaying some solid body strength and balance. Jalen Suggs to the cup.
Outside, Green. A floater, and it's blocked. And he recovers it. That one goes. Count it. 9 points in the game so far. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Pacers leading by a point. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about physical. It's all about physical. Make sure we're running back. Touch somebody. Touch somebody.
Pleading for his team, Greg, to be more physical and aggressive.
Something we hear often from Coach Carlisle, urging his team to play tough and physical.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Indiana, they've got Jonathan Isaac, Naz Reid out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Jalen Green, and it's Simmons in at the point. Nuggets trail. Suggs looking around. Pass to Anunoby. Beal with it, guarded by Green. Shot clock at 3. Shoots from 14. The shot by Beal, no good. And so Simmons will bring it up for Indiana. Now here's Reid. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Suggs. The three-pointer, no good. And here's Indiana. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now, here's Reid. He's covered by Beal. Drummond up top. There's the triple. Rebound by the Nuggets. Nisi's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Anunoby kicks to Suggs. To Beal, the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Beal's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Denver.
Well, some guys over the course of their career just keep developing, and Bradley Beal came in as a sweet shooter, and he continues to do it.
Back to Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Denver making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. Indiana on D. Wembanyama, a screen on Simmons. Stolen by Reed. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Isaac. Good D by Anunoby.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
It's Beal on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the coaches want this from Beal. Play aggressive, force your way to the strike.
At the line for Denver, Bradley Beal. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And guys, we all know when Bradley Beal is healthy, he is a problem. It's a combo guard you're looking at, considerable range and playmaking ability.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Isaac kicks to Green. For the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Anunoby outside. Here's Suggs. And another miss by Denver. Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And here is Simmons. Pass to Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Anunoby. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Suggs passes to Wembanyama. Connects from three-point range. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Indiana moving the ball over. Simmons against Beal. Drummond a screen. And they double up Simmons. Fades back. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Nuggets leading by 4. Suggs with the ball. And Wembanyama outside. And the 3 off target. Pacers shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Here's Reed. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Naz Reid understands how to play physically inside. Able to get a shot off despite the foul.
And he makes the first.
Naz Reid is the perfect modern big man. He can stretch you to distance. He will rebound consistently, but he can also put it on the deck and catch you off guard if you let him.
He doesn't get the second one. Denver in the lead. Pass to Klingon. It's stolen by Green. Releases from 15, and yes, it's good.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Pass to Klingon. Wembanyama sets a screen for Beal. Isaac with the steal. Simmons passes to Green. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet, 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Pacers trail by 3. Here's Simmons. Outside, Green. Simmons, a screen on Suggs. And here's Green outside. Drills it from outside. Green's got 11 points here in just the second half.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Timeout called, Nuggets. now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen on what David Adelman went over with his team.
Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Really left alone that time.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Now Simmons pass to Drummond. Clock at 6. Green with the ball. And the Pacers another three.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Outside Beal from past the arc. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Simmons kicks to Green. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Nuggets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. The shot by Beal, no good. The Pacers shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Pass to Simmons. Now Isaac. Outside for Simmons. And here's Green outside. That doesn't go either for Green.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Wembanyama outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Wembanyama has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Denver. And here's Reed. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
And he sinks the second.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Anunoby outside. Another 3 for Denver.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Green taking his time here. Over Suggs. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Suggs. Drummond working against Beal. Over Drummond. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now, here's Reed. Green kicks to Drummond. Outside, Simmons. 1:12 left in the fourth. Good defense by Wembanyama. Pass to Klingon. Here's Suggs. Klingon the screen for Suggs. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Teams will foul Klingon. Free throw shooting right now is something he's got to work at.
Taking 2 shots.
It's the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
And really the only question going forward for Klingon, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game here. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Suggs finds Beal. It's sent back down by Simmons. From deep, Green. Denver grabs the miss. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Pacers ball.
Outside, Simmons. And they get it. Reed misses. Now here's Beal. So the Nuggets win it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.